Hey guys, and welcome to my match preview of Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Crystal Palace, our first game in 2019. I hope you're all feeling well. How did you celebrate last night? Where did you celebrate and who with? I want to know. Leave it in the comments below. How are you feeling about this game? I'll also put a card up for you here, which is basically my review of 2018 and what I'm feeling looking ahead to 2019. I'd like you to have a look at that. I'll also leave it in the description box below for you. So let's move on to the game. So in team news, Nuno's expected to make late decisions on both Jota and Adama Traore, both struggling with the hamstring injuries. He has not ruled out Jota for this game. He says we'll see, so potentially he may be thrown in or maybe on the bench. Traore we'll have to see as well. In terms of Crystal Palace, it may be that Roy Hodgson makes a few changes. He's got some options that he could potentially bring in for them. Head to head, Wolves have only lost one of their last 12 games against Crystal Palace, and that was a 1-0 loss in 1980. Also, Crystal Palace are in a winless run against Wolves at Molineux. 6 games in all, which is their longest winless run in the top flight against any team. Wolves have earned 13 points out of their last 18 available. There's only Liverpool and Tottenham have got a better record. If Wolves avoid defeat against Palace, they will be the first team since Birmingham in 2009-2010 to have got 30 points in their first season back after promotion. The last time Wolves had 30 points after 21 games, they did finish 6th, and that was the 1979-1980 season. Also, Wolves have not lost an opening match of a year since 2013, when they actually lost to Crystal Palace 3-1 at Selhurst Park. And also, Wolves' tally of only 5 first-half goals this season is the lowest in the division. On to Palace. Palace's defeat against Chelsea at the weekend ended a 3-match unbeaten run. If they failed to score against Wolves, it would be the first time in Roy Hodgson's reign that they'd failed to score in 3 consecutive games. The Eagles have actually failed to score in 9 games this season, which is at equal top or bottom, however you want to look at it, with Huddersfield. And also, Palace have been a lot better on the road this season. They've got 10 points away from home, which is more than they've got at home. And they do seem to score more goals away from home than they do at Selhurst Park. And finally, on Palace, Wilfried Zaha has failed to score or have an assist in his last 11 games, which is obviously rare for him because he's probably their most influential player. Looking ahead to the team and what I think the team will be, obviously no changes at the back, can't see any changes there. It is rumoured on social media today that Courtney House Wolves have accepted a bid from Aston Villa, and he could be making a move to Villa in the very near future. If that's the case, obviously we will wish Courtney very well. His opportunities at Wolves have been limited, especially in the last year. In terms of the midfield pairing, I think you're probably going to go with Moutinho and Neves for this one. The wing backs, Otto and Doherty, and there might be an opportunity for Vinagre, depending on how Otto is feeling, but I think he'll probably stick with that. And up front, Jimenez will obviously start, and then I think it'll probably be Jimenez, Kaz and Costa. Morgan Gibbs-White on the bench, bringing him on, potentially Traore and Jota to come on if they can get on the bench as well. And I'm feeling quite positive about the game. Wolves obviously had that fantastic victory over Tottenham at Wembley, 3-1, a sensational second half turnaround, which meant that actually Wolves have finished in their highest position for 46 years in the league pyramid of 7th. It's going to be an interesting game against against Palace, because they can be dangerous. It was a half start. He's obviously going to be a danger man. I can see them scoring. Equally, Wolves seem to have found their shooting boots recently, so I'm going to go for a 3-1 Wolves win and keep my fingers crossed. It's great that we've beaten Tottenham, but we need to follow that sort of game up, with a win against the likes of Palace, and that would really cement our position. But we're in a really strong position in the league. We're in a really strong position for our first season back in the Premier League. obviously as Wolves fans we're all enjoying it, and you know, second half of the season will be let's see how high we can finish, how many points we can get on the board, and let's see what we do business wise in January, in terms of bringing in some extra reinforcements for the squad. And yeah, so 3-1. Leave your score prediction and first goal scorer down as usual. What do you think the team will be and how you're feeling about the game. And don't forget also to let me know where you saw in the new year and who with. All the best. Come on, Wolves.